Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Stephanie advises Everett that she would rather not be companions. At the penthouse, John and Marlena resign to the love seat after a takeout supper. With a peaceful grin, John and Marlena remarked on the calm of their home. As Marlena and John moaned with happiness, Brady got back. "You wouldn't believe how long it has been," Brady said. John went to the kitchen to get Brady a non-fermented lager, and Brady let Marlena know that he could hardly imagine how John was so great to him. Marlena said, "Your father is a very kind man. I sort of wish I had his liberality of soul. What's more, I likewise wish I was as great a father as he is," Brady said. Marlena asked Brady not to be so unforgiving with himself. "You are a superb dad," Marlena said. "Is that why my little girl is apathetic regarding me now and my child is in juvie recovery?" Brady countered. John got back with the lager as the doorbell rang. It was Teresa with Ascend Structures. She and Brady expected to finish paperwork for Tate. "Brady lets us know that Tate is getting along nicely," Marlena said. "So we hear," Teresa said. Brady added that they expected to see Tate in person soon. "You must have missed him so much, I'm sure." "We've also missed him," Marlena stated. With a murmur, Teresa said she had been pondering every one of the times she had been disturbed with Tate. Teresa responded, "My God, what I would give to have him annoy me now and be able to embrace him and simply tell him I love him." Brady marked the papers. At the point when Brady inquired as to whether she was okay, she said okay and opened her eyes wide as though to tell Brady not to express anything about her backslide. Marlena proposed to give Brady and Teresa security. After Marlena and John made a beeline for their room, Teresa inquired as to whether he had informed them concerning her backslide. "Kindly don't be angry with me. I told Marlena," Brady admitted. Teresa moaned, and she asked Brady for what good reason. Brady made sense of that he had been upset and frantic to converse with somebody. Brady reminded Teresa that Marlena was a specialist and grasped habit, and he was sorry. "The fact that you told her makes it all right. And I'm sure she has now also told John," Teresa stated. Brady guaranteed Teresa that John and Marlena wouldn't tell any other individual, and Teresa concurred. "The manner in which they take a gander at one another. It's heart-liquefying," Teresa said. "It truly is," Brady concurred. Teresa noticed that Brady and she had also looked at each other that way. Hesitantly, Brady conceded that was valid. "Some time ago," Brady said. Brady let Teresa know that he trusted things were working out positively for Alex. "I don't figure you do. I think you wish what I wish. That you and I might have some way or another made it work. That perhaps you and I might have been the following John and Marlena," Teresa said. With a shake of his head, Brady said he figured no couple could match John and Marlena. "I likewise believe you're glorifying what we had a smidgen to an extreme." "Teresa, we were a train wreck," Brady said. "We had our great times," Teresa countered. Brady contended that they had been dependent on each other. At the point when Teresa turned away, Brady apologized. "I recollect a few truly decent times, as well," Brady murmured. Brady noticed that they'd become various individuals. John and Marlena got back to the parlor to say goodnight. "Teresa, it was ideal to see you," Marlena said. With a gesture, John and Marlena began to leave. "I realize that Brady educated you concerning my slip, Marlena. Furthermore, John, I expect that you know, as well. Also, I simply need to say thanks to God for Brady. The manner in which he assisted me with getting past it. I'm in the groove again. I'm going to gatherings consistently, not entirely settled to at no point in the future let this occur," Teresa said. John guaranteed Teresa that they were happy she was getting the help she really wanted. Marlena continued, "And we're here for you." John's telephone blared, and he glared. "I have to get out of here," John announced, new black patch client. John said farewell to Marlena, and he strolled Teresa out. As Brady sat on the love seat, Marlena said that she had seen that Brady and Teresa had been getting along. "I'm happy to see that," Marlena said. "We'll constantly be connected by Tate," Brady said. At the Kiriaki's house, Constantine concentrated on his red card. "What does this imply for John and Steve?" Constantine said. At the point when Maggie inquired as to whether he was prepared to leave, he inquired as to whether it was smart for him to go with her to supper. "There is a very good reason why Xander is not exactly my biggest fan," Constantine stated. Constantine said he didn't figure Xander could at any point trust him. "You must alter his perspective," Maggie said. At the point when Maggie noticed that Xander would be a piece of her granddaughter's life for quite a while, Constantine inquired as to whether that implied that he would be a piece of Maggie's life for quite a while. Bothered, Maggie noticed that they were late for supper, and she left. At Xander and Sarah's condo, Sarah let Xander know that they required an additional plate for Constantine. "Then, at that point, we needn't bother with an additional room, love. Because Constantine is the only man with whom I will not eat dinner," Xander stated. At the point when Maggie showed up with Constantine, she was astounded to see Xander in his jacket. "This night is about me, my girl, and my granddaughter, and not about anything ill will is being worked up among you and Constantine," Maggie contended. Crushed, Xander invited Maggie and Constantine to his home, and he eliminated his jacket. While Maggie went into the room to see Sarah and Victoria, Constantine let Xander know that he had a wonderful home. "We should cut the chatter, will we?" Xander said. Because he cared deeply about Maggie, Xander advised Constantine not to hurt her. "Once more, however, I'm fatigued of protecting myself to you and other negative individuals who have some doubts of my sentiments towards Maggie. Let me state unequivocally, and I expect the last time, I likewise care profoundly about Maggie. Furthermore, I could never hurt her." "I'm not the man you think I'm," Constantine said. Constantine made the observation that Xander was fortunate to have Sarah after the meal was over. "You mean as a cook?" "That was all Xander, not me. He went through the whole evening in the kitchen," Sarah said. Constantine let Xander know that he had partaken in the dinner. "Where did you figure out how to cook?" Maggie inquired. "My mom. Besides the fact that she showed me a lot of extraordinary recipes, yet the main fixing in any dinner is tolerance," Xander said. Maggie asked Xander how old he'd been, the point at which he had left Edinburgh. "Are you Scottish?" "Gracious, that makes sense of a ton," Constantine said with a laugh. "What is going on with that?" Xander inquired. With a shrug, Constantine noticed that from his experience, he had viewed the Scottish nation as cold and brutal, also close-fisted. Sarah pressed Xander's hand to caution him not to answer. "I was brought up in Athena, the seat of the Greco-Roman domain," Constantine said. Constantine discussed his experience growing up close to the Acropolis and how he had found out about workmanship, dance, and discussion. "I took in the worth and significance of taking care of businessman," Constantine said. "Like areas of strength for a man who might never exploit an as of late bereft and weak lady?" Xander said. Maggie spoke Xander's name as an advance notice to him to stop, however Xander proceeded. "A's man as in somebody who might never delude and control to live off said lady?" Xander said. "I detest those remarks." "Profoundly," Constantine countered. With a grin, Constantine said that Xander misjudged him. "Nobody could underrate you," Xander mumbled. Constantine requested to leave, however Maggie said no. "I won't remain any place where I am so extraordinarily disregarded," Constantine pushed. Maggie ordered Constantine to order a car out of rage. "I will see you at home," Maggie said concisely. Constantine expressed gratitude toward Sarah for the Paramount night, and he stepped out of the condo. In the lobby, Constantine hauled the red card out of his pocket and gazed at it. "These individuals, this town," Constantine mumbled.